Amongst the ranks of the top cryptocurrency exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, another one of them that's very well known is Gemini, headed by the Winklevoss twins. You may or may not have heard of them, but they are a big player here, especially in the United States. We have an article from Cointelegraph that's highlighting about the fact that there might be $900 million that's being allegedly owed. We're going to talk more about this. I'll share my thoughts and opinions on it at the end of the video. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. The title of the article here, crypto lender Genesis allegedly owes $900 million to Gemini's clients. Report, the issue is tied to the Gemini Earn program, which offers 8% earn interest on crypto lending and is operated by Gemini in partnership with Genesis. Crypto lender Genesis and its parent company Digital Currency Group, DCG, allegedly owes $900 million to Gemini's clients, according to a Financial Times report disclosed on December 3rd, citing people familiar with the matter. The issue derives from the FTX dramatic collapse in November. Crypto exchange Gemini operates a product called Gemini Earn in partnership with Genesis, offering investors the opportunity to earn 8% in interest by lending out their crypto, including Bitcoin and stablecoins pegged to fiat currencies. On November 16th, Genesis announced it had temporarily suspended withdrawals, citing, quote, unprecedented market turmoil, days after disclosing around $175 million worth of funds stuck in an FTX trading account. Genesis is reportedly facing difficulties raising money for its lending unit, but refuted speculation of its imminent bankruptcy. Also, on November 16th, Gemini Earn started experiencing issues with deposits, according to the exchange status page. The product remains unavailable at the time of writing, while all other Gemini services, including the exchange trading engine and the Gemini credit card, remain available. Gemini has formed a creditors committee and is working to recoup the funds from Genesis and DCG, noted the report. In an effort to restore clients' trust amid fears of contagious spread following FTX's fall, Gemini announced on November 29th its Trust Center, a dashboard showing metrics for funds held by Gemini and on the exchange's behalf. In the Twitter thread about the Trust Center, however, Earn program clients stated they would regain their trust once withdrawal earnings resumed. So as can be seen here on Twitter, Gemini says, we are pleased to announce the launch of the Gemini Trust Center, a dashboard of metrics for the funds we hold on the Gemini platform and on your behalf, as well as other important data and information. Clinton responded by saying, Gemini will not be trusted by anyone if the earn situation is not resolved for your customers. Do not create and market a product that has absurd risk to your customers' funds, not ethical for Gemini to collect fees, but take no responsibility, not good care for your customers. Gemini's Earn program was launched in 2021 in the United States. As of November 2022, it operates in more than 65 countries, including new jurisdictions like Croatia, Cyprus, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Hungary, Ireland, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Portugal, Romania, Slovenia, Sweden, and others, the firm said. The exchange was hit by the ongoing crypto bear market, cutting up to 20% of its staff this year. All right, let's go ahead and share my thoughts on this. So, them cutting 20% of their staff, I mean, we're seeing that happen across the board here. We just made an article, a reference the other day, talking about Kraken and them cutting back approximately 30% of their staff, essentially trying to line themselves up in preparations for a further continuation of a crypto bear market. If anyone is telling you that we're not in a crypto bear market right now, I would really start to question the legitimacy of anything else that they have to say, because this whole year has been on a significant downtrend. And we're in a bear market, guys. Don't know how else to say it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to have staff and you're trying to meet expectations and demand, but the demand isn't there, then what do you got to do? You got to downscale things, especially if that time frame just keeps dragging out more and more and more and more and more. And there was a lot of stuff that happened this year, right? We had Three Arrows Capital, we had Terra Luna, we had FTX, obviously. I mean, there was just a series of events that was very, very unfortunate. And looking at this, the fact that Gemini is trying to take some steps to become a little bit more transparent with their Trust Center, I think that's a good step forward, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, there's still a ton of money that's in play here of users' funds that they don't have access to, that they need to get access to. And so Gemini better get this figured out, hopefully within the next several months. If they don't get it figured out, I'd say within the next 6 months, the amount of new users coming in to Gemini for one reason or another, it's going to be highly discouraged. And a lot of social influencers, for example, would still speak out negatively against it because it's like, well, if they're trying to run a promotion for one thing, why would people want to push them to go over there when there's still a whole bunch of funds that have yet to be resolved and established back to their original holders? So as much as Gemini might be like, well, we're going to put that on the shelf and try and get that figured out, but we're going to focus and promote these things. Only look at the good things over here. Don't look at this stuff. Just look at this going on here. Yeah, it's shiny, right? Look at that. Shiny. I don't think that's going to play over very well. Sounds like they're trying to take some steps forward. It sounds like they still got quite a bit of work ahead of them. But with everything that's going on with FTX, hopefully some resolutions will come into play with that, especially if we can catch, or not we, but whoever can catch this FTX hacker that stole a significant amount of funds from that. If anything, I would have hopes that them seizing those funds at some point would end up being able to help accommodate a lot of the people that have been affected as far as users go across the board in these different things. How much it would really help out overall, I don't know. But you got to acquire those funds first. That's the number one step. And then figuring out how to distribute that, how it's going to be allocated to everything. I'll tell you this much. One thing is for sure, that money should not go to Sam Bankman-Fried. Should not go to the people that worked directly at FTX. They're directly involved with all this manipulation. Like, there are a lot of user funds. They need to get that money back, whether it be fractionalized, whatever. They need to get something back. Ideally, yes, they get everything back. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And frankly, something is still better than nothing. It's a very unfortunate situation. We can only hope for the best, expect the worst in this circumstance. So let's see how things continue to play out. I'll keep you guys updated. Let us know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. And I want to go ahead and tell you guys about Webull. I've talked about this in my other videos. I'll go ahead and mention it here. Webull has an incredible promotion going on right now. It looks like it is the same promotion unless they change it some point this month, but you can get up to 12 free stocks. With Webull, you can also trade cryptocurrencies on their platform. I've been using Webull for quite a while now, and as you guys can see, they got some different charting tools. Also, you can go ahead and play around with those. And yeah, these are 12 free stocks. Very simple. You open up an account. Boom, you get 2 free fractional shares. You deposit any amount, you receive 4 to 10 free fractional shares. They're probably going to be valued around $3 or $4 a piece, but they could go up to $300, $3,000 if you're very lucky. Obviously, the odds for that are going to be low. But there you go. If you guys wanted a chance to get in on the bottom of the market, you wanted to be able to get something for free, this is something you can check out. The link is down in the description. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just an option I'm sharing with you guys. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your guys' support. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.